still running up. So that's wonderful to see, but also kind of painful because I should have just let it hit my second TP, which is this line here. Most of the market looked like it was going to recover some more today. So I picked Tesla because of the volatility and just because it, in my opinion, had a better chance to run versus the other stocks in my watch list. And that is definitely the case today. So anywho, I took the trade on Tesla. The first one was a long position. It ended up being a orb, which is funny because 2 videos ago I was bashing orbs. So yeah, that was a bullish bias orb on the 1 and 2 minute time frame. And my second trade, so one of the other things I'd like to do is have a 2 trades a day, and that's it, so that I wait for good setups. And if they're not there, then I save them. So that is what I'd like to do going forward. Have a 2-day trade max. And then my max stop is 0.5. I was in the trade and you could argue that my size was too much because at one point, I believe my P&L was below 0.5, but I wanted to let the trade do its thing. But I was too heavily sized for my range that it could move. So that's one thing I can also work on going forward, to have my stop loss be actually 0.5 to where 0.5 would be. And that requires a little bit of math into the position I want to take. Then my second trade was a SPY short on the 200-day 1 and 2 minute. They were at the exact same spot on the 2 minute and the 1 minute. And I did not let my trade go to TP. I should have. I re-entered and it went to TP. That's a long intro, but that's kind of what happened today. This is the 2 minute chart. Let's switch over to the 1 minute because I was trading the 1 minute and the 2 minute. So the first candle of the day had a range here, and I was looking at pre-market. I was looking at my watch list, and it looked like most things were poised for a bullish recovery, which that was my bias going into the day. So we had a hit of this resistance zone and then a bounce from the 1 minute orb. So that'd be the top of this candle, this wick. I entered the position, I believe this candle, because it retested the 9 and I wanted to see a breakthrough this this previous resistance. So we had a bounce here and that I was happy about. I actually entered here and then we had a major bearish candle with my stop loss being a 1 minute close, a sustained 1 minute close below the 20-day moving average, which is this orange line. And literally right next very candle was extremely bullish. So that was very close to hitting my stop loss. And our first take profit was this line here, which we exited on this candle and then pushed up to my second TP, which was the second target I had. And as you can see, it's still pushing up. So I would have been very happy, honestly, to wait out the trade to this candle, but it's continually pushing. So honestly, I could have rided this out until I had a sustained break below the 20-day moving average, which would have been in here anyways. So yeah, I would have probably just taken my TP there if I had the self-control and discipline, which I'm working on. This rejection here, of the 200-day moving average, I entered the position on this bearish candle with TP at the 9-day moving average. So I actually exited the position at this bounce, which I shouldn't have. I should have let the trade play out. Re-entered the position on this candle and ended up taking TP at this support line, which again is not the 9 EMA. So this trade was kind of a flop as far as my discipline goes. But those were my 2 trades, and now it's looking like the market is recovering and very well could push up higher. These are my next areas of resistance. So those will be interesting to watch. But I'm going to be done for the day. Today could have been a lot better of a day, but it's a step in the right direction. I am getting slowly better at holding my good trades longer and cutting my losers when they meet my criteria, which was hard today because of the Tesla trade. This was a very difficult one to stomach. I was not looking at P&L, which helped a lot, but this candle here would psych probably everyone. Like, this is ridiculous, right? Like, as soon as I enter the position, boom. But I really wanted to wait that trade out, and I'm very happy I did, because I would have realized a loss when it should have never happened in the first place. Like yesterday, that happened a couple times. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you tomorrow.